Did you know that God is preparing you for something great? When we are experiencing trials and tribulations, I know that they can seem daunting. I know that they can seem like this cannot be my life. What in the world is happening? What is going on? I can't take it. I'm drowning. My life is over. Why is this happening to me? Well, that's because God is preparing you for something greater in your life. And the only way we can get to the next levels in life, we simply have to go through some things. Now, I understand. I'm the first person to understand because trust you me. I don't know if you've seen my other videos where I talk about being diagnosed with the autoimmune illness. And at that point in my life, yeah, I was wondering why me? I've been such a good person. I've been nothing but helpful and kind to people. They're doing just fine. Why do I have this? Why did I get this autoimmune disease? That's not fair. Lord, what's going on here? So at the time when we are in the midst of our troubles and our turmoils, we don't know that there is something greater coming to us on the other side. I promise I won't make this video long, but I wanted to come on here and speak to somebody who may be going through some challenges right now and clearly not understand why. So over the past few days, because I didn't do a video yesterday, I've just been doing some reading, some studying, and coming across some other YouTube videos that are very inspiring and was getting clarity on some things that really made a lot of sense. It's very true when we're in our comfort, we're comfortable. You don't make changes because you don't think you need to make a change because you're good, right? It's not until we are experiencing some sort of pain, some type of situations that are very uncomfortable, and in those situations, that is when God is nudging us, or the universe is nudging us to make a change. We have to make a change in order to get to the next levels. So a lot of times in life, we become stagnant. So for me, back when I was diagnosed, that was 2016. I had it was a blessing in disguise. It actually really was. So if you are experiencing an illness, autoimmune illness, the only thing I can suggest and say to you is embrace it. But you have to tell it you have control over it. It does not have control over you. It does not define you and who you are. So what I do for mine, I say, look here, as if I was talking to this panda bear right here. You are my assistant. I am the boss. I call the shots. You just tagging along. And as years went on, I started to embrace it. Again, while I was in it, I couldn't see, I saw no goodness in it. But as time went on, I started to realize, okay, this was actually a blessing in disguise. I don't know which path my life would have went down had that not happened to me. And I kid you not, I don't know how I made it year after year. No, I know how I made it. It was the goodness of God being with me, carrying me, taking care of me. I didn't have to worry about a thing. Things just happened once I embraced what was going on. So, in order for us to get to the next levels in life, we're going to constantly go through some things. Now, it's just up to you on how you receive it. There's another thing that says it's not what happens to you, it's how you react to it. So if we try to keep ourselves in a position as much as possible of being proactive when things come along and happen to us, we don't have to be so reactive to things. And here's the other thing: when you're getting ready to be blessed with something big, yes, unfortunate things happen. The other thing I've learned over the past few days, you will start to lose friends. And you have to be okay with that. Because 9 times out of 10, they probably weren't really your friend in the first place. So when you're getting ready to be elevated to something great, to greatness, that energy, those people, they just can't come along with you. And it's okay. Their season is done. You may have to get into a season of isolation. I used to call it being on Isolation Island when I got sick back then because friends fell off, new ones entered, and I suppose their season is over. I did a video talking about toxic friends, letting go. I'm done. And as each day goes on, it's very clear to me why. So I'm being very, very clear. The rose colored glasses are coming off, and I'm understanding why these relationships have to come to an end. I'm understanding why um, bad times or hard times come upon us. It's not that God does not love us, it's that sometimes He helps us do for ourselves. He helps us do what we couldn't do for ourselves, is what I'm trying to say. So a lot of times we get stuck, we don't want to move, or we just may not know how to move into the next realm of life. So in order to be elevated, I tell you what, guarantee you this. You've gone through a situation. You've been on the fence about making decisions to move forward in certain areas of your life, but for whatever reason, you hadn't moved forward. So guess what happened? God said, okay, this person is just not moving forward. I need for them to progress because I have some blessings for them that's waiting, but they not opening these doors. So I need to nudge them into a situation. It's not a punishment. It's for progress. It's to help you progress. So I need to put them in a situation to where they get a fire lit up underneath them and they start to move forward. I need for the rose colored glasses to come off of their eyes so that they can clearly see, okay, I need to be moving in this direction. Time to let go of all of these other things because sometimes you just got to clean house all together. And if you got to let go of friends, family members, whatever that looks like for you, because you have to put yourself first. There's so many times when we put everybody else and everything else before ourselves. And it's time to stop that. It's not saying that we don't love the other people, but there comes a time when we have to put ourselves first. Because if we're not healthy, if we're not put together, if we're not being prosperous, if our cups are empty, how in the world can we fill somebody else's cup? We cannot. And if we have all of these distractions going on around us, let me tell you, we cannot hear from our higher power. We can't hear from God when we have all these distractions going on, all this noise. And that's why it's important to meditate. That's why a lot of people do meditation. So I don't know if you've ever thought about meditation or tried it. It takes practice. Trust me, I know it takes practice, but you need to get quiet. And a lot of times that's where the friendships end. Situations that no longer serve us. That's where that starts to come in at. because he wants us to hear what it is he is saying so that we can get to the next level in life. There's no way we can do that when, shut the TV off, get off of Netflix, get off of TikTok, get off of Instagram, I don't know, social media, period, Facebook. Get off of those things and get ready to be catapulted into something great, because I know I am. And I'm grateful for this channel. I'm grateful for the slow growth. I mean, I don't care if the growth was fast or slow, but sometimes, God feeds us things little by little because he needs to make sure that we are ready and we are prepared for what's on the other side of that door. Now, I feel like I'm ready for 100,000 subscribers today, of course, but I embrace and I love. I think currently I have 397 subscribers. I appreciate it, and I know, like the back of my hand. I know that the channel is going to continue to grow because I'm going to bring quality content here and share with everybody. I know what my spirit is like. I know my words speak life. Regardless to one video I did, people thought I was spewing hate, but I wasn't. But okay, we put ourselves out here for people to comment, and everybody has a right to their opinion. But I need for people to understand that I'm here as a heavenly voice, positive information, positive messages, motivating messages, and some inspiration, because you never know what people are going through. But I want to tell you in this video that you are being prepared for something greater. If you're in the midst of making a change, make that change. It may be difficult, but it's only in our mind. It's only difficult if we think it's difficult. Change that mindset. Tell yourself that it's easy. Make it an adventure. If you recently lost your place, hey, me and my children, we on an adventure, and we on this yellow brick road because we getting ready to get into a 5-bedroom house, whatever that situation is, whatever it is you desire for your family, or you and your family. You may be single, you and your family, the job, that door that closed on you. That's because he has something better. Don't worry about that. Look forward to what's on the other side of that. Because they say he never closes the door and doesn't open another one for you. But he wants you to be prepared for that big increase that you're going to get with this new job. Or if you're an entrepreneur, that word. You're going to have your business explode. But he wants to make sure that you are in a position to receive what is coming on the other side. Look, I know I'm excited. I am so excited. And everybody that is subscribed to me, thank you. I can't wait to share what that big leap is for me on the other side, because when I tell you, I have had some stuff going on these past few weeks. I know there is something spectacular on the other side waiting for me. And I'm ready to step into it. I'm ready to open that door and step into it. Whew, proudly. I am a beacon of light for you guys. And I can't wait to share that fantastic information. Only thing I say to myself every day, and you should say it to yourself too, all is good. Because all is good. Anytime we come across anything we deem or we feel is negative, don't look at it like that. Receive it, sit with it, process it, thank it for coming into your life, because everything that comes to us in this life is for some type of lesson. Every single person, every single situation is for a lesson. And once we stop and we start paying attention, we can start pulling out what those lessons are. Now, here's the deal. The thing is to learn from the lessons. You got to learn from them, because if you don't, if you're anything like me, you're going to keep repeating them. Guess what? This past situations, I have now learned my lesson. I will no longer stay in situations that don't serve me anymore. I will no longer hold on to people who no longer serve me. And here's the funny thing about that. You can be friends with somebody for many years. People can wear a mask for a long time. But when it's time to separate, when it's time to let go, our hard heads just don't want to, or we don't realize it, or we still have these rose-colored glasses on. And so that's when situations step in and things become very clear, because the other person's mask starts to slip off, and they will do some foul things. And because we was choosing to hold on to this situation, unfortunate situations had to come up to end, to sever, to cut the cord to that situation or that person. So again, I'm not going to keep you. I just want to say, just stay the course, trust the process. There is something greater for you on the other side. So whatever situations you're going through, embrace it and just get your skills sharpened and just get ready for what is to come, because something big is coming for you. There are some blessings waiting for you. So I hope this blessage is reaching you, and I hope it has provided some light for you, some comfort for you, some inspiration. Stay the course. Love yourself. We have to go on the inside, because a lot of times we're looking for things externally to help us and to please us. We've been going about it the wrong way. You got to love yourself first. You got to embrace whatever situation you're going through. And you have to know, you got to know beyond a shadow of a doubt, you're going through something because something is greater. Something greater is waiting for you on the other side. So anyway, if this is your first time visiting my channel, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this message. Blessing plus message. You get it. Subscribe to the channel if you are not a subscriber. Give the video a thumbs up. Oh, when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way, every time I put out a video, you do get notified. Please, 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 please leave a comment in the comment section. I would love to know if you are experiencing anything, or if you've recently overcome anything. If you have anything to ask me about, I'm an open book. Please feel free to. If there's anything you would like for me to come on here and talk about, please leave that in the comment section. I would gladly come on here and speak to anything you feel like you would want to know about. But again, I'm grateful for the channel. I'm grateful for all the new subscribers that are subscribing. It's funny, I'm getting new subscribers, but all of the videos don't have a lot of views. So I don't know how the background works. I just know who is working on my behalf. And I am going to stay the course. I'm going to stay the process. A lot of times we want to give up when we don't see in the physical the things that we would like to see happening in our lives. But you got to know that there are things going on in the background. Background work is happening. And I'm going to come back and do another video talking about background work, because I don't want to drag this video on. But it will be speaking to two entities. Background work when people are backstabbing you, and background work when God is working behind the scenes to protect you. So I'm going to do a video on that. So anyway, again, video a thumbs up, subscribe, notification bell when you do. And You can share the video as well. All of that stuff is free. We like free, right? That's what I say. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye.